Now you clicked on this video wondering why oh why am I watching a Vitamin DGR video? What makes this guy so special? Well, even Markiplier would be jealous of a voice like this. Hello everybody. I need to stop doing that. I've been lately on this whole Markiplier kick. I love that man to death, but I need to stop doing that. Welcome, welcome, my lovely connoisseurs of the culture. I am the lovely voice you can't forget, the incredible V. And hold on, I just gotta check my stocks real quick. And yep, it looks like all my stocks are done and I'm broke. Oh well, guess I'm gonna have to full-time stream. That's just all I got now. I was hoping my stocks would work out, but I guess that's what I get for putting all $96.69 on Toys R Us. Okay, this is a dumb bit. I usually try to do random bits every opening and every intro. Let's move on. Welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. Twitch, it's been a long time. YouTube, not really. But for context, YouTube, it's been a very long time. Welcome, Duck Duck this stream. Yes, really. Put $96.69, all of my life savings, on Toys R Us, and unfortunately it busted, which means I am now officially broke. Don't worry, I'm investing in Atlas. I'm pretty sure that bad boy's gonna land me some money. But that joke aside though, welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. More specifically, welcome back to episode Aigis, my lovely connoisseurs of culture. It's been a long time since I jumped back to this, but YouTube, you probably wouldn't understand it. But allow me to explain why. Twitch knows this, that it's been over, what, a week, 2 weeks since I've jumped into Persona, and I did the week of 1 visits, I had my April Fool's special, I had a number of things coming up, and I just kind of forgot everything about this. You know, until I booted up the game and was like, oh, didn't help that I had OBS issues, so that's why I'm late, Twitch. I do apologize. I'm trying to get a handle on things, but I guess Vitamin DGR is never going to be too far away from tech issues. Oh, well. But yeah, here's your recap. I don't remember. See, normally I would try to watch at least some of my episodes to remind myself. I don't even remember what the heck we did last episode. Oh, well, I remember bits and pieces. We're supposed to go further on and, you know, investigate these mysterious doors. Hopefully find this mysterious shadowy presence that looks awfully a little similar to a certain Vitamin Arasato person. Maybe you can take a guess. But on another note, I was going to talk today about the Nintendo Direct because it happened, but I think I'm going to save that for one visit. Instead, I'm going to talk about VR for today's episode because I had quite a little interesting circumstance with VR, including my friends. So yeah, that's the theme for today's episode. VR. You're welcome. If you didn't ask for it, you're welcome either way. So if you enjoyed this content, you love the lovely sound of my voice, or you wish to support me in my endeavors, please don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. That's right, YouTube, you guys are going first. Please make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube if you enjoy this content, and of course, Twitch, if you guys enjoy my lovely voice you can't forget, then there's no shame in liking the video by following me. And if you really want to help support the channel, I greatly appreciate a sub or two. Well, it's more to help you guys skip the ads, but all things considered, it really does help keep the channel alive. Now, with that out of the way, we have a long way to go, and I remember making a bunch of personas last time, but man, I am so not used to being this weak. Which is why I should go stronger. I did say that I was gonna attempt to go and do this without controlling my friends again. And I am curious to see how far I get. So, you guys are gonna see it here. From here on out, until it gets harder, I will not be controlling my friends. Although, to be fair, I'm thinking about Metis's thing, because Metis's power... Wait, how does Metis's power work again? Her theurgy? Is it when she shifts to me or when I shift her? After being shifted to from Aigis. Oh, okay. So if I shift to her, she gets it. Alright, yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's see how much harder it gets if I can't control my friends and make them do smart decisions. Let's get going. Let's hope I get stronger, get some money, get some cash, or figure out what the flip is going on here in the abyss of time.
Alright, let's go.
Let's get grooving. But yeah, folks, I've been on a VR thing today because it's not my first time messing with VR, but I haven't had to this moment. But yeah, I got to play with VR today. Oh, right, I forgot. Gotta press that. It's been a second, but yeah, a friend of mine got the Oculus Quest. More specifically, the Meta Quest, or the Meta Quest 2. I think it's pronounced the Meta 2, right?
Make sure to take breaks.
Where are you going? I think it's called the Meta Quest 2. Whatever, I just call it the Quest 2. But yeah, we got to play it earlier today, and it was actually kind of nice until my friends tried to trick me into doing some stupid height-based thing.
This should be a good test of your strength.
What a bunch of jerks. Ooh, okay, well. God, I miss this music. Oh, but it's tough. All right, keep it up, guys. Done.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
More power. Man, it's so weird having these lame moves, man. Oh god, my powers, my capabilities, it sucks.
All right, now back to exploring.
But yeah, so in no particular order, like I said, my friends and I, we got to play on the MetaQuest 2 today. I know there's a MetaQuest 3 out and all that jazz, but my friends got it too, and honestly, that's more than I'm probably gonna get, so I thought it was pretty nice. But what was really cool is that we got to play a few games today. I think the one that caught my attention the most was there's a VR game called Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I'm certain some people know this, but for those who don't, the premise is you have one person in VR, right? And then you have a couple of friends, which there were several of us earlier today. And by earlier today, I mean like literally like 2 hours ago. My friend, essentially, here's the thread. So one person, let's say me right now, I'm in VR and I'm just sitting in front of a room with this cube with a timer and a bunch of gizmos and doohickeys and whatever other old terms that people say. And the people outside of virtual reality in the normal world, they have like an instruction sheet and their role is to help guide me to defuse these things. Of course, after I tell them what the thing looks like. So for example, say I have a section of the cube and it's like, hey, there's like 3 switches, 2 that are black, 1 that's green. Then in reality, my friends will say, oh, okay, then you need to go pull the black switch, then the green switch, then the other black switch. Like they'll say things like that, which is really cool. I don't know if my friends trust me anymore because I don't know. Okay, so the first time we did it, it wasn't my first time either. Well, technically it was my first time, but go that first. So there are 2 of us that never really played Keep Talking Nobody Explodes, myself and my other female friend. We'll say her name's Cassie for the sake of this.
Do we attack?
Whoa. Let me just get around you real quick. So Cassie and I never really messed with it, and then we let Cassie go first, and I was told about the whole circumstance about how Keep Talking Nobody Explodes works and stuff. All right, not wind. And it was interesting because, it was interesting to see like on the screen, like we couldn't see every detail because Cassie got to see more than we could show on the TV in front, but it was still very cool. I don't have, yes I do. They go emo, man. But it was really neat to see like Cassie try to like fiddle with like the machine and stuff. But she did say that she had to use the bathroom, so we were just like, she just took the VR headset and we're like, all right, we'll just start over once you come back. While she was in the bathroom, you're gonna think I'm a messed up person, but to be fair, it wasn't just my idea. I had the idea, and it was one of those things where as I started to say it, my other friend, we'll say his name's Mark for this, beat me to it. So I was like, you know, it'd be interesting if we had Cassie. And then before I even got to finish saying Cassie's name, Mark was like, oh, you know, it'd be interesting if we had Cassie, we give her false information, just blow up. And I looked at Mark, and has anyone seen the movie Predator? Where the 2, like, Arnold, like, the 2, like, muscly guys, I don't remember the other dude's name. He was in Rocky, the other big dude, but it was him and Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's a moment where they're all, like, giant and muscly, and he's like, Dylan, looks like they got you, you son of a bee, and it looks like they got you pushing too many pencils like a Dylan. And they just, like clap their hands. You see their giant tree trunk arms like pump. I wish I knew that guy's name though, the other actor's name.
We did it.
Yes, we did. But that was what me and Mark had, because we're like, we might be messed up and Cassie will most likely attack us, so we have to do it. And yep, so what we decided to do was, when she gave us false information, or sorry, she'll give us proper information and we'll be like, okay, that's clearly what you're supposed to do is this. So for example, the thing that had moment, like, if you don't know what Keep Talking No Explosives, like I said, there's different gimmicks on each and every one, and your friends in IRL are supposed to teach you what to do. Cassie never played it, neither did I. So I didn't really have much information to give, but at the same time, that's why Cassie believed. Because at minute, we were kind of describing some things and Cassie was suspicious, but when I started saying certain things, even though I read the instructions, she believed it because she and I have never played the game before. For example, there's a section where you have to flip, there's like a number pad from 0 to 9, you know, one of those normal keypads, and the whole thing is she's supposed to say, oh, what do you see on the screen? And because it's a certain word, we're supposed to translate each word, or each letter translates to a certain number on the keypad. So the actual combination, the word was like hello or something, and the thing was like two something something something. I actually don't remember the combination, that was hours ago. But I said, I was like, oh, it looks like by this, the H would be this, E would be this. The combination you need is 36359. And I told her to do it, but then all of a sudden she was like, wait, something's not right. And then we're like, what do you mean? It's like, oh, something's not working. Like I hear, like, it feels like it's going faster. And then immediately we just hear her, like, we were like, some of us were kind of looking at Cassie, some of us aren't. And then all of a sudden you just hear this immediate high-pitched girly scream that I cannot replicate to save my life. And she just like loses it to the point where she falls out of the chair. Obviously, Mark and I were well, Mark was quicker, and I couldn't reach to get Cassie, but I was able to save, because she knocked into the table and almost spilled a drink. So I was able to save the drink, and Mark saved Cassie. But as she got up, and she pretty much darn near ripped off the VR headset. She's like, why would you say that? What did you do? Why did you give me the wrong information? I'm like, what? No, what are you talking about? And she's like, don't lie to me, V. I see him. The other guy was Bob. It was like, we see Bob laughing behind you. And I'm looking, Bob doesn't have a good poker face. He is a good person. I love this man, but if you play like any kind of like gambling game or secretive game, he'll tell you everything you need to know on his face. He cannot hide it to save his life, which, I mean, is a nice trait. It's cute, but it is what it is. And poor guy, poor Bob. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, and the reason why it's extra funny was because Cassie, after finding out that I was in on this, which apparently made her not actually angry, but more like, you know, friend upset, if that makes sense. She was just like, how could you betray me? We both never played this game before. Why would you do this? And I was like, it was just funny. I'm sorry, I'm messed up. What do you want from me? She tried to do it to me, but the problem is, some of the things she tried to do, I already knew from watching her. Like, some of them were the same puzzles, because they turned the difficulty to like a low setting or something. I don't really know. But all I know is some of the same like puzzles she gave were the same. For example, that number one, she said, oh, the combination, because I said the word, but I remembered what the numbers were. So she was like, oh yeah, it's 69696. I'm like, uh-huh, yeah, got it. 24319. And she's like, what? And I knew that she was trying to get me, because as I was pressing a different number pad, which I didn't even say it out loud at first, until after the fact, that she was just like, And I was like, yeah, nice try, Cassie. I was born at night, but not last night. All right, let's see how rough this goes. All right, not wind. Wait, we fought these guys last time, right? Yeah, aren't they weak to light? Yeah, they're weak to light. Get him, Ken. Every consequences. Keep it up. Do not make me already lost my keys to the... Way to go, Ken. Let's get him. They're not gonna be done though, because they're strong, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, they're tough. Just gotta do our best. How could I ever be? Metis. All right. Well, they're weak to light, huh? I think I got light, right? Do I have light? Uh-oh. I don't have light. Oh, this sucks. I don't have light? Oh, that super sucks. I thought I had light for some reason. That's bad. I need to prepare for that then, just in case, because I don't feel I'm gonna be able to take them out. I like how Goemon resists ice, but I could just use McCoy and just null it. Actually, what theurgy do I have? Not really a good one. So all I can do is hope that maybe, just maybe, I could distress. And that's what I needed to... What? Dodge it, Metis. Never mind. It's gonna be rough, I can tell. Ow. Actually, that wasn't me. Never mind. Stop it.
I won't lose.
So don't make me. Why didn't you attack that one? You wasted my distress for nothing. That won't work, Ken. He's a smart kid. No, all right. Ken? No, that was my one person I needed.
My head's spinning.
Oh, so annoying. Still confused.
This is my turn.
Ken was my answer against this too. That better not work, man. Oh, it's gonna work because I have the ailment thing. All right, I might as well just put the controller down.
This will help.
Because the only person that can do anything is Metis. Just don't throw away my money. Come on, guys. You gotta step out of it, man. Ow. God, it's so annoying when you can't do anything, man. Thank 10 games. You either own or you suck. Ow.
This should work.
Oh, my medicine! Stop wasting it! Oh, well, actually, I guess he needed it. But stop me!
Let's use this.
You too? You didn't even use it on yourself? Fusion sucks. At least I got rid of one.
The enemy
Wuss!
retreated. There are 3 left.
Dude, how's it taking so long to snap out of it? You froze? Stop it. We already got our ailment susceptibility lowered. There we go. That's it. Just one little swing. Ow. Snap out of it, me. Somebody snap out of it. Oh, God, it's so bad. Yukari, no. You threw away almost 1,000 yen. All right, Ken's back. Thank God. God, that's the worst, man. Holy moly. I forgot how much it sucks being weak in this game. Well, to be fair, I'm not used to episode Aigis, but it sucks being weak in general. Oh, lame. They have that? And Metis is hurt.
Menace, what's your help?
Better not work.
I'm losing my bearings.
Metis. Metis.
Come
Well, okay, that was smart. Can I snap out of it, at least?
System failing.
Ow.
Oh no, this doesn't look
Snap out of it, me! Thank you! Jesus!
Someone's summoning. Unpredictably.
She will be smarter. Who's about to go? Yukari surely can't stay confused after this, right? She surely can't. I gotta heal everybody. Dude, it is rough, these guys, man. It's just because of the status ailments. But we are not dying here. There we go. That a girl. You owed me for throwing away 1,000 yen. All right, down to 1. Wait, Zyanga, why? You have light. Ken, why? Why did you use that? You had the thing it's weak to. It didn't make any sense. He had light. Why did he use electricity?
Target eliminated. Keep it going, Menace.
That... wow. This... oh my God. God, we're having... oh boy. I can feel it. I can feel it happening. I can feel the madness overtaking me. Also, I don't have light. That super sucks. I really gotta get rid of that. I don't even have that many items. What's this thing, V2? A light? I don't even have light or light items. This sucks. Maybe I can distress you. Nope. Was hoping I could. You just stay there for a sec, Ken. Just chill out. Weak. Ah, you're still standing?
It is time. Persona.
Die already. There we go.
Enemies defeated.
Phew.
Work out there.
That should have been that hard. Holy moly. All damage will increase until you stop. Yeah. Oh, I can't take more than one card. Oh no, I didn't want to do that.
Still got it.
I was... damn it, that sucks. I was hoping to take... Oops, wrong button. I was hoping to take multiple cards, and I'm so not used to an episode Aigis. I'm so spoiled by normal playthrough of me, which I've been trying to do because, fun fact, folks, I'm still planning on it. I'm still working on my off-camera New Game Plus mode for a hard mode of the normal story, because I still need to get Orpheus Telos.
That should take us below.
At least to showcase it as a bonus one of these days. Wait a moment, please. What is it? Luca? Shut up! I'm busy thinking. All right, Jesus. Looks like there aren't many floors left on this path. I could tell you what might be waiting for us at the end, so don't let your guard down.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Oh, and the enemy's got ailments. Okay. Where are you going? Need to fight you for like money and stuff. I'm already starting to kind of regret this decision of the AI thing.
Wind isn't good on this.
Oh well.
You'll have to try something else.
Let's see. Need wind, eh? Then I'll try electricity. Nope, not electricity. I tried. Probably not light because I didn't get a cut in. And probably not ice, which means most likely fire or physical attack. I better not work on a robot. Thank you. Ow. All right, they're weak to pierce. Get him! Don't you make me do this. Dude, can we finally get some information on that Persona 4 remake? Like, it has to happen, man. I can't be crazy. We've seen enough stuff. It has to be real. Just tell me, Atlas. You already got me that Raito remake. That happening. You gotta at least give me something on Persona 4.
Well, that's how we do it.
I guarantee you, by the time I beat this playthrough of episode Aigis, that's when they're gonna be like, oh, by the way, here's Persona 4 Rewake, or Remind, or Rewind, or something. It'll be something.
I'm doing better than ever.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, I didn't even see that.
3 enemies. First, you're taking the initiative. Well done avoiding that, Amada-kun.
Oh, man, that scared the crap out of me.
You dodged the attack. Nice one.
I didn't even see that coming, dude. Holy crap. I'm so glad for the noise gate. Although, I have a funny feeling that, oh, God. I did not pay attention. Oh, boy. Give me a second. That got me. That for sure got me. I didn't think I would have to... Maybe I should wait until Halloween so I can do this for my birthday stream. For the 5 Days of Fright, if I had known. Holy moly. That thing came like a bat out of hell. I'm certain a bunch of people are like, haha, you got scared. Yeah. What a vitamin. Vitamins get scared. It happens. I didn't even like, I didn't even pay attention. That's what I did. I just didn't pay attention. I should have, but you know, I didn't. I already have Operon. Oh, that would help with Goemon too.
Teamwork has won the day.
Oh man, I already know that's gonna be a clip.
I'll always give my all for my sister.
I didn't even see it on the map. Oh, and you said something, but I cut you off. Sorry. I'm trying to be more vigilant. Going slow. Not taking a chance.
All right, we did it.
Get them.
That's it.
They're weak to Pierce, which means we don't even have to use MP for this.
Accelerational strike.
But it wasn't just Keep Talking Nobody Explodes that we tried. we tried a couple other VR games that I found really interesting. This other one we played, well, we played like 2 that caught my interest. Obviously, the Keep Talking was one. My friends spent like 50 million years playing Beat Saber, but they had like these mods to do like different songs and stuff, which I thought was really cool. I need to work on my rhythm. One of these days, maybe cool to like do it on stream, but it was okay for me. I'm not hating on it. I just feel like I could have been better. But it was cool that they actually had so many songs on there. And they were like, my friend was like, oh, if you want, we can. Ooh, wow, nice. My friend was like, oh, if you want like songs, we can get them because they have like packs and stuff. I was like, really? So I got them to get me a couple of I got some. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I am so happy that the modding community exists, because I was able to do 3 anime openings that my friend, well, 2 of my friends were like, really? So I did the opening theme to Spice and Wolf, the do 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 do. I like that song. I like that song a lot. I did that. I did the ending theme. I think it's, what is it? It's the ending theme to Call in the Night, but I don't know what it's actually called. Something no Uta. Yokashi no Uta? I think that's what it is. The do 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 do. Like I did that one. I did that, and then just to really just kind of swing home my nerdness, I did the English version of the opening theme to Maho Sensei Negima, which I don't know if anybody remembers that old anime, the one with the kid and the 31 girls that he teaches. Oh, wrong button, V. I did that one. It was a bop. I just wanted some random stuff because I didn't know what other things it could have done, which is funny because half my friends were like, V would have done a Sonic song. Other half would be like, V would have done a Kirby song. I'm like, you know what? I would have. I'm going to break both the molds and do other songs I like. I like a lot of stuff. I don't really have a preference. Oh, that's okay, fear enemy. I don't really have a preference when it comes to some of the things I got going on there. I just wanted to know if it can be done, and it was done. And it was fantastic. But yeah, I did that for a little bit, but I didn't want to play as much. And I saw my friend do, I think the most impressive one that I saw my friends do. Wow, Ken, that was just such a waste of energy. Holy moly. I think the coolest one when it came to all the songs that my friends did was they did, well, 2 of them. One of them did the I think the place was called Crisis City from Sonic 06. You know, Metis. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. It was Crisis City because I really love the violin and the strings in that song. Because again, video game OST just freaking rules. But my friend did that on like one of the harder difficulties, and I was just impressed by his dexterity and hand-eye coordination. I was like, holy moly, I wish I had like 20% of your capabilities right now. I would be so much better at a lot of games. Oh, that's right. She's saying sister. Yo, I've been totally not paying attention. Where's my damn paper? Oh no, where's my paper? I gotta add to the sister counter. Oh, no. Where's my sister counter? I lost. There it is. Totally forgot about that. Did she just say sister? Was that the first time she did it? I don't know. I'm certain that someone on YouTube... I'm gonna go back in the video, too. What's the timestamp? It is 29. Check at 29. Because I really want to, like, keep track of how many sisters she said. Because according to my count, including the one we just heard... we should be at 5, 10, 15. We should be at 17 sisters. At some rate, we'll definitely beat, what's her name? We're gonna beat Makoto from a certain magical index with 1,000 sisters, or the 10,000 sisters. But I say that because I don't know. Oh, okay, I didn't know what that was. I was kind of scared by that. I see you over there. No. Sweet, get him. Wow, Yukai die, son. You did. It's like, all right, got it, Ken. Thanks. But seeing my friend do Crisis City was kind of nice. Not gonna lie, it was really cool. But the other one was I don't know the name of the song, but it's from Linkin Park. I know that much at least. I don't know the name of the song, but my friend did that on a hard mode as well, and because my friend is a diehard fan of Linkin Park, like loves that band to death. And it was kind of impressive to see him like try this. Should I open this? That's literally all my Twilight fragments. But I have to know. It wasn't worth. That was so not worth it. Damn it, V. That was so not worth it.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
At least the money was worth it. I think that's everything, right? Except if I want to go back there, but no.
That should take us below.
Let's keep going.
Let's get going.
Thought you said there was no more paths left, Fuka, you liar. Brick. Right, I forgot. They hear that. I don't know why my dumb self was like, oh, they won't be able to see me. And I'm like, forgetting machine gun fire is loud. Just this could conserve some energy. Wait, do I have Miragi? Do I have a Miragi? I don't know if I have Ma skills yet. Oh, I have Mazio. Oh wait, no, I do have Ma skills. I just don't have Miragi. That sucks. Oh, well. Instead of doing Agalal then. Gage! Yeah, Beat Saber was one of the things we did. We did this other game called I Expect You to Die, which is basically like this parody of a James Bond thing. I'm not gonna lie, we didn't get much further. Like, it gives us stages, and we're supposed to like solve all these puzzles on how we get out of the circumstance. When I tell you guys that we spent, we were just goofing off, admittedly. Like, we weren't really taking it super seriously because we were just too busy making dumb jokes. But when I tell you guys that we spent 2 hours in this one area, so if anyone doesn't know, it's like this really interesting like noir style like game. Well, not really noir, but basically you're supposed to act like James Bond, where you're in these like different like circumstances, so you gotta break out of the circumstance. Like there'll be one where you're in a car and you have to get out of it before the car fills with some sort of gas or something, or you have to defuse a bomb on top of a window or anything like that. Like, I really like this game. I think it's fan-flippin-tastic. And the reason I bring up the car was because that was the stage we were on. So the whole aspect of I Expect You to Die, like I said, is you're supposed to be some spy that's supposed to like go against like this like evil government agency or whatever. You know, like normal spy behavior and all that jazz. Oh, cool, thanks. Getting out growth 1.
Oh, guess it's time to move on.
Guess it's time to get groovy.
Koromaru's really been giving it his all. I've got to do the same.
Yeah, you gotta do a lot more than that, Ken. Anywho, while I'm changing up my persona skills and stuff, and let me go to, where's Oberon? There we go. It's so weird like that. But I Expect You to Die, like the thing we're on is, it's the first game. Apparently there's like, I think 3 games or 4 games or something. I don't really know how many. My friend just introduced that to me today. But the game stage we're on is, you're in this like car, right? This like really nice like spy car. You have your like VR hands to like interact with and stuff. And this whole time we're like trying to like figure out how to get out of the car and get out of the circumstance before things run out. And there's a moment where I loved it. That was this moment made it solidify that low key I want to get a VR. I never really thought about getting one. I don't mind it, but when I played this moment earlier, I was like, dude, I need to get the money for a VR. I think it'd be so much fun. But there's a moment in the VR where I think it was like I opened the glove compartment and there's like a bomb in there, and obviously you need to get out of there before the bomb goes. You only have a certain amount of time, and I gently grabbed the bomb with my VR hand and put it on the passenger seat, and I was just looking around for stuff, and I found a thing of money, and I was like, oh sweet, cash. What am I supposed to do with this? And wait, was it money? I don't remember what I had. It was something flammable. The reason I say is because I was able to like light it on fire with the lighter thing. I think it might have been money. I can't really remember exactly. It was some sort of, no, I think it was like a paper thing, like a document or file or something. The bottom line was I lit it on fire for no reason other than I was just curious and thought, oh, well, I wonder if it'll work. And it did. I was like, oh, and I was like trying to like wave it off, but it wasn't working. And I was like, dude, my VR hands aren't working. And he was like, and then my friend gave me the dumb idea. So Mark, this is on you, because he said, just throw it somewhere. And I couldn't open the windows. So I thought, and I know you guys are really put two and two together, but hear me out. I thought, even though it wasn't to justify, that I threw it in the back behind me, but it didn't work. Instead, my VR hands decided to chuck that sucker right to the passenger seat on the bomb. And you kind of already know where this went, because immediately it freaked me out because all of a sudden, bam! It's like, oh, well. So we did. That sucks. It sucked. It was funny though, and we all had a good laugh about it. But we just did a bunch of dumb things like that. It was so much fun just goofing off in that game.
I won't be beaten.
I would hope not. I'm just gonna use some energy. Morpheus! Gotta make some smarter calls here anyway. Let's get him. I heard that. I heard that, sister. Oh, you're still alive? That better not work on me. Let me protagonist. Thank you. Please do enough. Still one. Bonk. Way to go, Metis. I heard that. I talked over it, but I heard the sister. I have Lananshi, Empress Persona's good experience, and just give me Tsukikaja. I need another base card. Metis! Jeez! I'm gonna run out of paper by this playthrough, aren't I?
Treasure chest over there.
And by the way, I didn't farm. Even though I remember that last episode I said I was going to, I never really got the chance to because I was really hyped up on my whole like week of one visits thing. And I've been playing some other games off camera. So I honestly didn't. I need to seriously commit to it though. So I'm definitely gonna try to in between the episodes from here on out. But don't worry, there's no extra sisters added to the count. You know what? We have Theurgy. Surely we can do this, right? Even though Ken doesn't have much energy, I just realized. You know what? Give them the power of Oracle! No. Oh wait, no, I can't invoke Oracle yet. Alright, let's think here. Ken's gonna be carrying us. So what's the best answer? Honestly, sticking to McCoy so I don't get hit by ice is nice. I can do... Well, the problem is they're going to do ailments on us. So I don't know if by doing my Theurgy is good. I think I'd rather wait. Honestly, I think I'd rather just guard. That way, in case we do get ailed, we're good. I'm relying on you, Ken. But you also have your Theurgy, so, you know, that would be nice to use. You don't have much energy to be Kogaing. Plus, if they dodge light, I'm gonna cry. You have energy for one more? Oh, you do have energy for one more. You have energy for no more after that. I'll take it. Let's get him. Now I don't have the energy for Koga, so, oh boy. You can use Theurgies. It would be nice. How do you even poison a robot? Come on. Okay, so all my friends but me. I don't even know they're going to use their Theurgies. Everything that I wanted to be. All right, down to 2.
You did it, Amata-kun. Use this.
Menace, my money. Menace, you do 1,400. Come on, Menace. Damn. No.
Avoid it.
That's why I guarded, because I figured you were gonna do some crap like that. Come on, Menace. Ah. Oh, wait, never mind. I block ice. Screw you.
This is my bazaar.
Makai. Bonk. Thank you. Now get him. We don't have much energy.
Now.
I was low-key hoping that Ken would use his theurgy, but I guess Ken didn't feel like it was worth it.
I will protect my sister.
I heard that. I know. You'll protect your sister. We got it. That's adding another to the count. Yeah. Gotta do it. Arcana burst time. Give me more money. Dark boost, huh? Yeah, I want more money.
Hang in there, Amata-kun. Don't force yourself to keep going.
I'm okay, but I do feel a bit worn out.
You did come in clutch, Ken. I was about to say Amada. You did, well, same name. You did come in clutch, Ken. You really did. I have no way of giving you any energy. I think, right? I have no way of giving you any energy. But it says you have some items for me. I have no way of giving you any energy. Okay, fine. That's enough for like, what, maybe 2 Kogas? Just in case it gets pretty gnarly. Try not to use it all in one place, buddy.
Shadow here.
Oh, you turned around, damn it. You turned around just as I was about to attack. That sucks. Ooh, wait, they use fire. I think I'm in core mode. I think I'm weak to that. Good dodge. Ooh, got a crit. Way to go. Can you do it again? No, you missed one. That's fine. You did your best. Yep, that's what I forgot. Ow! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need you guys to, like, kind of carry me here. One more of those, I'm toast. And I don't want to die. I legitimately forgot to switch from McCoy back to something like Orpheus. You can't cure Dizzy. Just keep him down. Yukari, heal me. No. Okay, phew. No. Okay, phew. Come on, me. No. Okay, heal me. Thank you. That gives me a chance. Not much. It's still like, you know, 1 good Agi and I'm toast. All right, down to 4. Thank you, God. Wait, why not Hoofala? Okay, that was a choice. Ow. Yeah, I'm switching the flip out of that. Get me out of McCoy mode. No one absorbs fire? Whatever. Thanks, buddy. You didn't need to do that. That is overkill. Is there still... Oh, well, I guess not. No cut-in? Alright, I'll take it. I didn't hear it, so... After the line. She didn't say sis. A funny feeling she's going to soon, though. Taki Mikazuchi, or Ice Break. I gotta get all the cards now, so. And there we go. You know how they have like those, I'm sure you guys are good kids listening to my dumb rants and stuff, but you know how they do like those, like, hey, every time someone does this, make sure you take a drink. Well, let's not do that. Let's say every time every time Meta says sister, you pop a grape in your mouth. I wonder how many grapes will be able to fit in your mouth. Which I realize is a very out of context statement, but hear me out there.
I'm always happy to team up with everyone.
Wrong button. Why do I keep pressing that button? I don't know, my brain is like, oh, R1 means I need to speed up. Yukari, we need healing. I'm in the wrong mode. Thank you. Alright, down we go. Another treasure chest. Let's keep grooving.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Hopefully there's some Twilight fragments around here, because I need them. Ooh, that was close. Almost alerted that enemy. But yeah, go, if you have a VR, play I Expect You to Die. And then come back to me and be like, oh, yeah, V, I get you. The game was fun. Because I think it was fantastic. And then there was another one that we tried to work. Some medieval game. All I know is apparently it didn't work. Like, the game crashed a lot. I do not know what this game is. The only thing I can describe, in case anyone's trying to like figure out what this is, as far as I know, you get like a medieval sword. You're supposed to fight like other knights, and it's supposed to be like kind of bloody. Ooh, well, you know, VR bloody, but bloody-ish. That is the extent of my knowledge of the game. We got to one area where we're just walking through like this castle, like corridor area, and I thought I'd be like, okay, it's a knight. I'm about to do some like cool like swordsman attacks. I thought I'd grab a shield and block attacks, and it would be some like cool like, I don't know, like King Arthur kind of style like fighting or something. I don't know why King Arthur was the first thing that popped in my mind. I thought it was gonna be great. From the images, it looked good, and my friend was talking me up, being like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. You'll love it." It's like, "Yeah, sure, I'm game."
I hope that helped a little.
Didn't even work. I got to go to one corridor, and then all of a sudden, immediately it went back to the title screen, and then my friend was like, "Oh wait, hold on, sorry, the game crashed." And then the second time, I was like, "All right, I'll go over another shot." And then we go through it. I'm about to like go through, and then all of a sudden, the game is frozen for me, and I don't know how you guys are, but sometimes when you're in VR, you can get a little nauseous if you're not careful. Ooh, Garula, nice.
That went well.
And it was already just off-putting, the fact that...
I'm sure being the new leader is tough, but I'll do all I can to help you. Let me know whenever you need anything, okay?
Can you give me some energy? Give me some money? You, like, get your powers back to normal, Fuka? No? Then you can't give me anything, now can you? Liar. Deceiver, you scoundrel. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't know what this game is. I'll see if I could like find out from my friend. I don't know if people care. If I do, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, it was an attempt of a game, and I thought it'd be good, but you know, it wasn't. And it sucks because it looked like it'd be fun. Like getting to swing a couple of the times of fighting like one or two of the like enemy guys was fun. That was really the extent of it though. So I don't know if it was maybe just unlucky, maybe there was just an update. I couldn't tell you. All I know is it had potential and it blew it. But I had fun because of the whole like every time, because it was funny, because every time he would say like, oh, all right, now it's working, and then he was trying to talk about how it was super good and amazing. Like this is, let me tell you guys exactly how he tried to talk me up with this kind of thing. Let's use Persona 3 right now. Say, for example, I'm describing this game as a beautiful game, fantastic music, like just incredible graphics, an immersive gameplay experience, 10 out of 10, one of the most definitive RPGs of the generation. If I went on more deeds about how like no other RPG comes close, Baldur's Gate, Elden Ring, none of it, all of it pales comparison to this game right now. This is the game that your grandmother and mother and your future daughter and all your family members are going to talk about. If I gave details like that over the top, right? Then at least even, you know, it's a bit, but for the untrained person, if I took it seriously, they listen to me and think, oh, maybe this game is actually kind of nice. Ow, this game seems like actually kind of good, so let me check it out. Like that's the issue. So that's what my friend did for that medieval sword fighting game or whatever we tried earlier. So he'll be like, yeah, it's an immersive gameplay experience. It defies VR. It's the best ever, man. You'll never like want to play anything else. It responds, it's super fluid. You'll actually feel like you're in the game, you know, things like that.
Okay, let's be on our way.
Because, you know, if anyone knows anything about me, I am quite easy to get gaslit. I know I need to not be, but I don't know. I'm just a very believing person, I guess. But the issue that I had, though, was he would go off and be like, yeah, it's fantastic. You'll love it, blah, blah, blah. And I would like, oh, okay, Mark, it looks like you're selling me on this. So, yeah, I'll try it. And the first time he did it, I was on board. And that was when the first crash happened. And he was like, oh, wait, hold on. It's not working, but give me a second. And then we would wait. He would like reinstall and update and all that jazz. We took some time as we were just like goofing off, talking about Magic and Magic Gathering, because people may not know I'm a Magic player now. Well, kind of, sort of. I'm all right with it. It's been just about a year now for me, sort of. But yeah, Mark will like talk up about how this medieval game be super good, and we're like, oh, okay, yeah, dope. And for someone like me who never really messes with VR much, I do want to. I've been told I need to start doing more VR things. I was told I need to do this VR chat thing before. Still don't even know what the flip it is. But I'm not opposed to trying it in the future. We'll see how it goes.
What is optimal?
What's optimal is me doing this while I have very little SP. Dude, there's no like victory cry or anything, man. Also, why did I use it on that when I should have used it on the hand? Can you shift to me? No, she's not gonna shift to me. No, why don't my friends shift? Why is it so hard for you guys to shift to me? I'd be able to handle it if well, to be fair, I get this on me for not paying attention. But damn it, you should have shifted to me. I know, it's hard to say sometimes. Ow. That better not work. Not on the kid. He's smart. Oh, this little brat. Thank you, Yukari. But yeah, and then he got it fixed, and we're like, all right, cool, I'll try it again. And then the second time, like I said, the game froze on me. And he didn't even say it froze. Immediately, as I noticed that the game was like lagging and stuttering, at the corner of my ear, all I heard was, ooh. And I'm like, what's going on, Mark? It's like, no, nothing. Everything's fine. And after a good minute, I'm like, am I supposed to be this slow? And he's like, ooh. And I'm like, Mark. He's like, what? It's like, dude, what did you say? He's like, no, I didn't say anything. It's like, yeah, you did. I heard you clearly. He's like, no. You're fine. You're fine. My freaking friends in a nutshell. Also, I don't have the energy to be doing a lot of this, unfortunately. Even at risk of me damaging myself. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh no, please don't kill me. No. I need healing. Challenge in the hand. Don't let this hand kill me. Don't let him slap me to death. Don't let him give me 5 across the face, man. Probably should have healed, but I mean, I probably should have guarded, but you focus on not dying. Thank goodness. Oh, what a close call, man. And I need the cards. I did say I was gonna get them every time there's something new.
No one can stop me and my sister.
We almost got stopped, Bettis. Which, by the way, my pen's almost running out of ink. I should be at 5, 10, 15, 20. I should be at 23, but I need a new pen. Hold on one quick sec. I gotta get a new pen. Well, for the sake, if I could just get a little ink. Just a little bit of ink. Hold on. I got something I could write. I'll use... Boom. There we go. That's better. We'll just cross that out. We'll do 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that. Fun little challenge I like to do. Spice it up. Make it a little interesting. Anyway, so yeah, he kept talking me up about this game, and he got me sold for a minute, and I was like, you know what, Mark? You're telling me that this game is fantastic. Sure, I'll give it a shot. And then it didn't end up being fantastic.
Oh, treasure chest.
End all be all, never got a chance to play it. Still didn't work, but had fun because it was just every time that Mark talked, he would be like, oh, it's fantastic, it's great. And then it didn't work, and he was like, oh, well, hold on, I'll fix it, that'll be good. So I was, in a way, having my own fun.
Here it is.
Why did you turn around so quickly? Damn it.
We won't hold back.
Be careful.
turns around so quick, man. Also, what is Menace weak to? Menace doesn't have a weakness, right? I don't think so. I don't think Menace has a weakness. Good dodge, Menace. But I unfortunately don't have much energy. It must be to win? No, right? Alright, we're good. Yeah, we are not doing good on SP. Holy moly. Get them both, please. Right, one more time, Metis. Do it for daddy. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm sorry. Let's get him. Please don't say sister again. I will have to get a new sheet of paper. Vacuum slash. Damn it, it's new. Oh, God, Metis. All right, make a prediction right now. How many sisters do you think we're going to hear Metis say before this playthrough's done? I'm calling it right now. I'm thinking Metis is going to do... Throughout this playthrough, I think Metis is going to do 308 times. No, that's too many. I think she's going to do 216 times. She'll say Metis. I mean, she'll say sister. Leave your predictions in chat. Whoever's closest gets a free chocolate chip cookie. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I wouldn't mind baking for you guys, but my baking skills suck. Oh, that was the other thing we did. We did this other like VR thing where we're supposed to like, it's supposed to be this like simulator game where, oh God, what was it? I don't know what like the simulation game is, but we're supposed to be like cooking or something. Oh no, I don't remember what the name of that VR game is, but it was some like VR simulator thing, like in a kitchen or something. I don't know. I don't know. I think it was something like that, right? To text my friend. I don't remember. I don't remember what that thing is, but it was. I don't know what the name of it is, but all I know is we were supposed to be in like cooking something, and I'm not gonna lie, I went out of my way to butcher every bit of food I had. Don't remember what the name of that game is though. It's some sort of like simulator thing. I'm certain someone knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was my VR like highlight today, and they were like, "Oh yeah, let's play it again soon." And I said, you know what? Next time I get like some free time, have nothing else to do, I'd be definitely down to try it again. I think it'd be fun. Plus, I'll tell you guys about it. Share my new experiences with you guys. You know, like an actual content creator. Everyone knows content creators are supposed to share, or overabundantly share every single... overabundant is not the right word. Overindulge and share every single detail about their life for no reason whatsoever. I am running low on ESPs. I need you to use Bufala, but don't say sister. I don't want to be at 5, 10, 50, 20. I don't want to be at 25 yet. Let's get him. I'm gonna miss how pretty this game is, man. Oh, still alive? Oh, well, that's light work. Yeah, I was about to say. Got him. Basically just gave Ken the finishing touch. Let's see what we got here. Experience better for me or money right now? Experience might be better, so that way I can make better personas. But I do need money eventually. Money will help me buy like items and stuff once I eventually get to be able to get items. And I'll need it for personas. Yeah, I gotta go for money.
It's all over.
No reason why not.
That went well.
That went well. Is that it? Is that the whole area? Jeez, what a long area.
Come on, let's keep moving.
Let's keep grooving. I need to get out of here.
Looks like this is the end of the line. Just what was that thing we've seen so many times along the way, I wonder? Oh, sorry. Everyone's heading over. In the meantime, take a look around and see if you can find anything useful nearby.
Whoa. Whoa. That's so cool. That's so cool too. Wait. Hold on. Let me go back home real quick.
Wait, there might be something on that floor. The rest of us were just about to head over there.
I just want to save the... Alright, fine. Jeez. I want to save the game at least. Better not die. Fine, I'll take a look.
I feel like the mood is different now from when we were in Tartarus. What could be waiting for us in here?
Probably something I'm not gonna like. Opening the door.
A door.
Oh wow, you weren't kidding when everyone was coming here.
Looks like we've reached the first goal.
This place was bigger than I thought. How many more times we gotta do this?
I don't know. Did you know how long it took you to get to Tartarus? Like, oh, well, a fair point, I guess.
I don't know for sure, but judging by the Desert of Doors, I'm betting it's not going to be just once or twice. I was afraid you'd say that.
It's never easy.
We're looking for the source of our troubles, so logically, it should be at the deepest level.
Then all we can do is keep going until we reach the end.
Makes sense.
It's like Tartarus all over again.
The two of them do share some similarities.
Like the friggin' shadows wandering around.
And it being really hard and a pain in the butt to get through every floor.
Man, in here I thought we were done with them for good. The Lost are all gone now, though. So why are we still dealing with the shadows?
Only way to know is to start looking for an answer. Not like we're getting out of this until we find one anyway.
Well, it's been established before in other Persona games, hell, even this, that there's no... Well, they touch upon it more so in 5, which I like more than 3 and 4, because I don't think they really establish it too much. Well, they do, at least they drop nods, but 5 was one of the ones that hit it home. You technically can't permanently get rid of a shadow. Well, yeah, you could, and it would be fatal, but we cannot we have to live with shadows. Like, shadows have to exist at the same time. Like, getting rid of a shadow is also getting rid of yourself, hence it causes a bunch of problems. But there's no feasible way to get rid of, like, this subworld, the collective unconscious, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't, hopefully don't have to wake up one day where, I don't know, Persona 6 is about going against the destruction of the collective unconscious. That would be so gnarly, but not good.
What's wrong?
What's up?
Oh, nothing. It's just after the hell we went through, I finally had some peace. I told myself I'd focus on the future and not look back. But now it feels like nothing's changed. I thought we were through with fighting.
It almost feels like, I don't know, the cute boy that used to be our leader's whole sacrifice was for nothing. And everyone just looks at Yukari as like, whoa, Yukari. It's like, what? Everyone's thinking it.
Yukari.
Time doesn't flow normally here, so it's no surprise you feel that way. You'll find that there will be many opportunities to revisit your past here.
Revisit the
What's that
past?
supposed to mean?
Right! My eyes! What the flip? Huh?
This is Polonia Mall?
Have I finally snapped?
But we were just in...
No, we're still in. I see that gaudy door behind us.
What's going on? Did we make it out somehow?
I don't know. Something seems off.
Like, where are the people?
Also, isn't it kind of hot?
You kids,
Oh, Kurosawa-san.
what are you doing out here on a weekday? Shouldn't you be in school?
Huh?
Oh, but it's spring break.
Spring break? That was a couple months ago. It's July now.
Huh?
And what's with the getup? You all headed somewhere? Or...
Oh, no.
Wait, huh?
Just,
July, a couple of months ago.
Well, I'll let it slide since you kids are a little different. Don't think I'll always turn a blind eye, though. If you're up to something, you won't get off scot-free. Are we clear?
Why are you being all like against us? I thought you had our back.
Jeez.
He was never that prickly.
All the dates displayed here say 2009. That calendar, too. So when he said it's July, did he mean July of last year?
Oh, that would explain a lot.
That's impossible. Are you saying this is the past?
Like why he was so prickly toward us.
Hey, Aigis' sister.
That doesn't count. It wasn't Menace that said it. That's fine. I'm not adding that to the count. I know someone was gonna be like, sister. No, it doesn't work.
Hey, are you listening?
I'm busy brooding. Shut up. Only talking to my sister.
Are the things here that interesting to you?
No, not at all. It's all normal, everyday stuff, right? This is a fountain, and that over there is a store.
Huh?
Well, I come here to gaze at the fountain myself from time to time.
Really? You do the same?
But there is something mysterious about this place. For all of us, not just you. Tell me, what is this place?
Aw, looked like Menace was like, you like it too? She gives me like puppy dog vibes, which is why I probably love Menace.
We got here by passing through a door, remember? Doors like that are located throughout the Abyss of Time. Each of them connected to the past.
Oh,
Then, this really is last year?
we went back a year into the past.
How else can you explain the different time and season? But it seems you can't just go anywhere in the past. Only somewhere from your memories.
Oh, well, convenient. It's even sucky too, because I barely have any good memories of myself.
I don't think this place connects to anywhere else either.
Seriously? The past? Oh, man.
You know how many girls I can land now? Sweet! And then everyone just looks at Junpei like, dude. It's like, what? I could go to the past. I can have like 19 different girlfriends. It's like, what about Chidori? It's like, oh, yeah, you're right. And I'm not that kind of guy. I take back what I said.
We're lucky to have ended up here. Let's use this time to gather supplies. Whatever we get here should be usable until the Abyss of Time disappears.
Well, that's convenient.
Perhaps that's why the door led us here in the first place. It may have reflected your inner thoughts.
Also gonna go look around this fountain and other places like that store
He
thing.
seems to be taking this pretty well. It's also mind-boggling to me, though.
Well, on the bright side, at least we won't starve now.
Are we sure? What if we actually do take it to the Abyss of Time and it turns to sand or something? What if we're all in the sand? We're just playing around in an oasis and going crazy. It's like, Junpei, calm down. It's like, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I'm just hungry.
That was how we learned why the Abyss of Time was called as such. It was a place where one could revisit bygone days. But looking back on it now, that wasn't the only thing that astounded us. Maybe we all subconsciously sensed some sort of salvation.
Well then. Some kind of force seems to be blocking the way forward. That was kind of cool though. But at least I get to hear this music again. Lock. Well, that ain't working. I can't convey what he's trying to convey as well as I did before. Understand, excuse me. Gormaro was looking curiously beyond the path.
Looks like this place really isn't connected to anywhere outside. Just like the dorms. Whatever we try to leave, some invisible force just pushes us back.
What if you, like, grabbed a stick or a pole or something, like Ken's spear, and slowly walked ahead? Would it force the spear and you back? Nah, I'm thinking too much into this. First, the dorm's connected to some kind of labyrinth, and now we're traveling to the past. What exactly is going on here, damn it? No, I'm clueless as you. You actually went back to the past? Back to the past, Samurai Jack? What? No one gets that reference? Whatever. In a way, this feels more dangerous than the Dark Hour. Don't you think so too? It's kind of. I heard her say sister. Damn it. That. Oh, well, so that shady-looking person, Kurosawa, you said? Is that the voice we're giving Metis? I can't remember what voice we're giving Metis.
That shady-looking person, Kurosawa, you said, is a shopkeep. What kind of store does he run exactly?
I don't think that's the voice we're gonna give Metis, but whatever. We expect to end up here. Because that solves the start of death problems we had. Koromaru and I are finally getting back to exploring with you guys. Thank goodness, it's hard. Looks like we won't have to worry about supplies now. I didn't expect us to find a solution like this, though. The abyss of time, A door that leads to the past? Didn't your sisters say there are multiple of them too? Yes. Oh, I can't play the crane game? Doesn't even know what game is like. I just can't play games? Can I finally go to Kenneth Arnold? Nope. Oh, but I can go to the pharmacy. Okay, so my normal facilities. What's up? Competition between pharmacies is heating up. Gotta make my store more unique or I'll be sunk. Wow, it is so weird having no one here. Doing my best to fill in the gaps, so drop by anytime and support my store. How Hike Pharmacy sells all kinds of recovery items. You want to check their stock on a regular basis, since new items become available as you progress in the exploration.
You'll like the new stuff we got in stock.
I do, but I think I need more equipment more than items.
You got everything you need?
Nope.
Come again, yeah?
I'll see you later. Is this still active? Oh, the boutique store's active?
Welcome.
Well, you're quite the rare customer. I was hoping when they said we're going back here. I'm surprised that the store is active, but I am so happy to see you again. It seems this lady owns the antique shop. Officer Kurosawa told me about you. This is but a humble antique shop. Having said that, I believe I could be of some assistance to you. You know what a base model is, right? For crafting weapons? By fusing with various materials, you can craft equipment. We kind of know how this goes. They can be found in places that tend to be quite unwelcoming. Yeah, I bet. Find any gems or like, I'm willing to exchange them for some of my wares. Alright, so we know how this goes. We can go to antique shop to make items and fusions and all that jazz. Just like before in the main game. I don't think that's really different though. Item fusions involve expending one weapon, blah blah. In the item exchange, take the gemstones for items. Yeah. Materials that are found in item fusions can also be found in the Abyss of Time, so be prefer to collect them as you explore.
Yes. Which one? You've come at a good time. There is some new items you can create.
Well, what else we got before I do that?
What will it be?
God, it's so weird not having all the stuff, man. Ugh.
I'm sure this will prove. Go on, look around.
Dude, I need my stuff, man. It sucks.
What would you like?
Fine, at least give me a new bow for Yukari.
It's all yours.
Need more onyx.
What would you like?
Can I make anything else?
Please
Can I make
bring the
anything else?
required materials.
Nope.
Everything good? Come again.
Nope. I guess Yukari's just getting something good. There you go. I tried. Can you at least go karaoke? Nope. Man, this episode time sucks. The posters regarding traffic safety and reminders of recent crimes in the area. I don't think they give us the ability to have to save people. Can't get groovy. Man, I'm not gonna be able to save my groovy guy. The prior to B Blue V can help your allies recall forgotten skills. Take advantage of this if you feel like changing up your strategy. Still costs money though. Of course it costs money.
Alright.
So that get up. You with the oh, welcome, Puzzle to the OMG is the connoisseur of culture. I can hear a gaggle of women squealing outside. They're probably being like, oh god, ew, what is his voice? Get out of here, ew. Low key, while I would be happy, that'd also be a bit of a fear I would have, because I'm gonna be like, why on earth would they want to come to me? What's going on outside? What do they do to me? But the jokes aside though, welcome to the stream. That get up. So you're the Kirijo too, huh? I assume you've been filled in. I don't have much here, but take a look. I can use this to buy items. We all know how this goes. No telling what dangers await in the abyss of time. Get better equipment. Blah, blah, blah.
Got some new things in stock. Check it out if you've got the time.
Oh my god, that's expensive as hell. Oh my. Can you give me a discount? More specifically, the 5-finger discount. It's like, but there's only 4 fingers on the hand. Not when I use it. Just slap in the face. Now give me a discount, because oh my god, that's expensive. I can't afford this.
What are you looking for?
I can't afford any of these.
What do you got? How many? Sure now. No?
How much would I get?
Bulk?
I don't think that's enough to like solve all my desires. Oh, I'm gonna have to farm. Well, I did say I was gonna have to do it in between the episodes, but oh man, that sucks. It sucks so much. Well, at least I'll outfit myself, because I am the main protagonist. That's how it goes. That means I will have to get everything again. You know what? Sure, give me a grenade launcher. Then let me get better armor for me.
Take as long as you need. That what you want? Great.
Oh, my money! Can I afford any footwear?
What are you looking for?
Barely.
Everything
I'll take it. Thank you.
It's all yours.
That's literally nothing. Sorry guys, I'll get you stuff later when I farm. I promise.
Soon.
Well, that was expensive. Jeez Louise. So damn expensive. Lame. Oh, I guess I'm out of here. Welcome to the stream. Wait, I just warped back home?
Huh? Is this?
Today I learned I'm even worse at dealing with pressure than I thought I was. Ugh, treat you to the choir, my friend. But welcome to the stream. Oh man, at the farm, said the masochist with a smile we can't see. I'm not First off, I'm not a masochist. I just like a challenge. Secondly, yes, like I was gonna say, puzzles. Nikki, I hope you're doing okay. I'm curious what you mean by the pressure. And third, I'm not smiling. It's funny what you said. That's the only reason why you might hear the smile, but I'm not smiling. I got a lot of games I'm planning on doing. Plus, I still got a Steam debut I have to do. I don't have time to be farming. So, you know, yeah. That is a weird placement of the Abyss of Time door.
Oh, wow. I didn't think we'd emerge here instead of the Desert of Doors.
Neither did I.
But I guess it's not completely improbable, since this place seems to be fully connected to the Abyss of Time now. Maybe it was influenced by everyone thinking of making frequent supply trips.
Except for one person who might have had the urge to just constantly spend a lot of money and go on a shopping spree, girl.
In any case, this will certainly make it easier to go back and forth.
That's true. Yeah, that's convenient.
Yo, little sis, what's with the holdup?
Want to come this way, guys? What's up? Eh.
No way. Seriously?
Someone hit on me in an online game that I ran scream before running back, unfriending them, then running away again. Oh, I'm sorry. That's so bad. I'm so sorry, Nikki. That's rough. No, that's so cringe. Not even a good way. That's like really bad. I'm so sorry. In my defense, hitting on me was the first thing they said. Well, even still though, like there are proper channels and places if you want to do like online dating and all that jazz, but not in a game. But I do understand. Okay, I'm not defending this person. All I'm saying, to play to a slight degree devil advocate, is that I know that in a day and age it's somewhat awkward and a little hard for people to get out of their comfort zone and want to go chat with people. And when you're playing a game, or hell, even watching a stream or something, and maybe you connect to that person, especially when you find out that they're actually genuine good people, maybe a part of you is like, oh, this person might be really nice. And then maybe you kind of over like it, and then they could make it feel a little uncomfortable, and that's really rough. I don't really like that. I understand that though, and I really am sorry for you, Nikki. I hate this because a lot of these are trolling. But also the other thing too is that you could also potentially been like what's the term? I think it's catfished. I think that's what it is. Because it also could be someone just being like, oh yeah, I'm a total attractive. Like, what if someone was just like, hey, sup? I'm a totally attractive Ukrainian girl. My measurements are 46, 36, 46. You'll want this. Click here. It could be like a total scam and it'd be so messed up. God, like the internet world is rough. I can't say anything because I'm part of it now.
Hey, keep it moving. The rest of us need to get through too.
Slow down, old man. It's like, who you calling old? Though we Though we secured a means to acquire supplies, we remain trapped in the dorm. What awaits us further inside the labyrinth? Oh no, more nonsense.
Nice.
Uh-huh, that's right. Junpei and Koromaro have rejoined the party. Da-da-da-da! I'd say that's mission accomplished, yeah? Nothing to it. Just leave the exploring to us. It was Aigis who found the supply route, not you. Yep, you sure did good, Junpei. It's okay, you'll get a win. But yeah, now I got Junpei in the team now, and Koromaro. Yes, I do. My boy! He's back and still sucks. Oh boy, I forgot our skills are wait a minute. No, he still sucks. My friends, what are we gonna do? We gotta get better. We're gonna have to farm. What are we going to do? Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to farm. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Ew. Yes, Swift Strike? Wait, did Koromaro ever learn strike skills? I don't remember him learning that. I don't even remember. Whatever. I don't think he learns it, but whatever, I guess. Oh, hold on. I hate that Aigis skill that I have there. Can I get rid of that with a skill card? What do I got? Think anything useful? No, I don't. Guess I'm stuck with it. And I don't even have dodge electricity. Oh god, I hate being this weak in the game. It's so bad. My life, man.
Huh?
The view outside the window looks normal, but I can't shake this weird feeling. Can't exactly put my finger on it. For all I know, it could be just my imagination.
That's so exciting!
Truth be told, wait, what was her voice? Truth be told, I think I'm starting to actually enjoy this exploring stuff. Isn't this rather fun, sister?
Ugh.
Isn't this rather fun, sister?
You should ask the others too.
No,
I'm
don't.
sorry.
I don't associate with organic beings. They're the worst. I just don't know the others all that well, so it's hard for me to figure out what to say to them.
Oh, well, you better get to it. Anyway, let's try and cheer you up. For the rest of this video, I was gonna save it for a one visit, but you know what? Why not? Because this is gonna date the video. You guys want to talk about the Nintendo Direct that happened not too long ago? Because I am ecstatically enthusiastic. I am all the X words. I'm super happy for it. Folks, to date this video, the Nintendo Direct just happened a short while ago. Well, it was a little longer than a while ago. And I was going to do a Nintendo game, which I am still thinking about doing a one visit for. But I guess we'll just talk a little bit about it. Then Twitch, I am going to double talk about this, probably on my weekend one visit. So be prepared for it. I'm thinking about it. But yeah, for those that don't know, the Switch 2 got announced, which means, hey, people in the past, because by the time this video comes out, I think the Switch 2 already exists. How is it? Is the Switch 2 good? Is it worth the $450 to $500? Is it worth having to spend like $90 for a physical game, $80 for digital? No, tell me how it is. I find it so interesting that this video takes place in the past and I'm talking to the future people. I love it. But yes, for those that don't know, even though I'm sure a lot of you guys do, the Switch 2 was just recently announced properly, which is coming out this June, which is not good for your boy. Please subscribe. I need the money for a Switch 2 so we can make some streams happen. I am not joking. I will definitely stream some games. No, don't actually give me money. But I will try to get my hands on a Switch 2 if, you know, fates are kind. Knowing my luck, I'm probably not going to get it month 1 or this year, but who knows? We'll see what the future holds. But a lot of games were announced. To be fair, I didn't see all of the Direct, so I don't know all the statistics of the Switch 2, other than it looks bigger, the kickstand's nicer and all that jazz. But let's be fair, most of us care more for the games and the cost of the system. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, do you know the legacy of Silksong? I don't. I know though that's connected to Hollow Knight, and I know I need to go back to that franchise though, because I've only done 3 one visits, and I'm still hoping that enough people talk to me and say they want me to do Hollow Knight so that way I can play it, because I have a friend that is a diehard fan of Silksong, and even he's been getting on me, not in a bad way, saying I need to do it. All I know is that it's involving Hollow Knight. I do not know anything else, and my friend's saying that I shouldn't know in case I do decide to go back to the franchise. So I don't know Silksong, unfortunately. But I do know that a lot of people have been waiting quite some time for it. I hear you. As a guy who's waited for years for Persona 5, I hear you on that one. But yeah, let's just address the first thing with the Switch 2. You guys waited 5 years? Ew! Well, Kingdom Hearts fans have been waiting like how many long for Kingdom Hearts 3, so. But let's address the first problem right now. The first issue that I have to talk about is the cost of the Switch. So I don't know where you guys are in the world, but over here in the States, the Switch 2 is going to come out in June. I think June 5th, June 9th. One of the single digits of June. June 11th. One of those 3 dates. I don't remember. But it's going to come, in my knowledge, to 2 different versions. There's the normal Switch, which is going to be $450 USD. And then it's going to be a $500 system that comes with the new Mario Kart World, which we'll talk about that in a second. I have a Switch OLED, but my Switch is not working right. Like, the right Joy-Con is not clicking. The left Joy-Con keeps not responding. My Switch has been sucking for a minute, which is why lately I've been either having to do portable or I have to rely on my Pro Controller. It sucks as a Smash Bros. Player, but you know, it is what it is. I did get a good run with it. Hell, I did get to do some streams with it. It became a meme to clown on the time it's taken. Has it really? Ooh, I shouldn't have rushed over that. We can farm as we talk about, because it's really the end of the episode. I'll probably have Koromaru and Junpei join me. So the end of this episode, I'm probably gonna farm a little bit.
I've been waiting for you.
After I talk to Elizabeth, I guess. Hold that thought.
I apologize for asking you to come on such short notice.
What?
How embarrassing.
How rude of me. I seem to be distracted despite requesting your presence in the first place.
Man, it feels right at home. Remember waiting for one of the best Ace Attorney game spinoffs to get a localization, released in 2011, and it finally got localized in late 2024. Oh, the waiting time? Like, I don't know. It sucks that I like that we all have games that we've waited so long for, and we finally are getting some stuff. Like, I imagine a lot of you Hollow Knight players have been waiting. You waited 5 years for Silksong, and you're finally getting something. Puzzles, you waited for Ace Attorney, and you're finally getting something. I mean, I'm waiting for how long for Persona 4 to get a remake, and we potentially might be getting something, so I'll take what I can get here. But I like that we all have something we've been waiting so long for. I just wish it gave a little faster. I want to do this stuff while I'm still young, man. Tomodachi Life 2 is something I never thought would happen. Yes, hold on. Let me finish this Elizabeth thing, and then we gotta talk about it while we farm.
Now then, seeing as you've awakened to your new power and begun exploring, I have something of a proposal for you. I happen to have a certain matter on my mind, you see. However, it is a matter for which I have yet to find a solution. It has me feeling rather stumped, quite perplexed, positively discombobulated. Therefore, should you allow it, I would like to observe those newfound abilities of yours. I ask that you fulfill my requests. I believe doing so would prove to be an adequate demonstration of your power. Naturally, you'll be rewarded upon the completion of any such tasks.
What?
That concludes the detailing of my proposal.
I shall be waiting then.
I am very much looking forward to witnessing you utilize the fullest extent of your power.
It seems I can now choose to accept Elizabeth San's requests. Okay, so I can do a request for Elizabeth. Got it. Requests evolve from hunting for items to fusing specific personas. When you complete a request, you'll be rewarded. Additional requests become available as you make progress in your exploration or complete previous requests. Oh yeah, let me see what you got really quickly. This reward more of a gift from me to you. Ooh, sweet. Alright, what you got?
Here are my requests.
Beat 50 shadows.
Most excellent.
Oh, well, I already did that. Sweet. Defeat 100 shadows. Oh, well, I already did that too. Defeat 150 shadows. Oh, well, that was easy. Man, just keep giving me free stuff. Perform 10 all-out attacks. Done. Do 3 special fusions. Make 10 fusions. Open 30 chests. Defeat 200 shadows. Make Sarasvati with Agilau. Oh, well, that's gonna suck. Make a persona with Mabufu. Make a persona that's 30 levels or higher. Bring you Meteor Knuckles. Bring you a muscle drink. Got it.
By all means. Come to think of it.
What?
Now then, how are your persona abilities coming along? Fairly well, I hope. I prepared a little assignment for you in which you'll have to fuse a persona. I do believe that the best way to deepen your understanding on a topic is with hands-on experience. It'll be a tad challenging, but do give it a try.
I will await a report of success. By all means.
Let us start with a simple request. Bring me this beverage you call muscle drink.
I don't know if you want to drink that, man.
I'm woman, actually.
Well, it was a turn of expression. Whatever.
It is not a particularly rare commodity, so you should be able to find it and purchase it with ease.
Got it. All right, so I'm going to lower the music. Let's talk more about the Nintendo Direct thing. Wow, you show me in? Oh, that's so cool. But I got to lower the music because I don't want to get in trouble, because I don't want to get copyright claimed. Even though, honestly, I should, because what the flip ever. But yeah, folks. I already talked about the bad things. There's probably more bad things to come, but let's talk about the games. The games are looking delicious. I haven't seen all of them yet. There's still a lot more coming. I'm just going to go in no particular order and talk about the games that I personally am interested in. And if there are any games that you guys are interested in, then please, by all means, let me know in the comment section. Let's talk more about this. And I definitely need to play more Nintendo games. I've been told by a number of people, I've been asked by a number of people that I need to play more Nintendo games because the only Nintendo games that I've technically played were basically that one Visit of Kirby. And I definitely need to play more Nintendo games. Only I had more Nintendo games to play. Anywho, so let's talk. In no particular order, the first game I'm going to talk about is Donkey Kong Bonanza. I am going to say this right now. Before I get into how good the game looks, I'm going to tell you guys it's a little... I don't want to say it's a pet peeve. I'm just going to call myself out on this one. I don't quite like how Donkey Kong looks right now. I'm certain I'll get used to it in time. Because I think they were trying to go for the Donkey Kong version that's like based off the movie, where, you know, how he looks very, he definitely, I'll give it one thing. He looks a lot more expressive. But I think I'm too used to, like, you know, the older version of Donkey Kong, where he didn't, you know, look like this. So it takes some getting used to. It definitely takes some getting used to. But I'm hoping that in time it becomes something pretty neat. But yeah, they decided to give the best ape that Nintendo has to offer, gorilla, whatever the creature he is, the ability to have his own 3D game. Because quite frankly, everyone needs a 3D game. We have one for Zelda, we have one for Mario, we have one for Kirby. So dadgummit, we're gonna have to have Donkey Kong. I don't know much about the story, other than, I guess, Donkey Kong has some, like, rock friend, and he basically is just beating the crap out of every single, like, environment with his giant monkey arms of death. That is the only thing I know, and it looks fantastic. Also, we need to do a Persona of the episode, don't we? Let's see. I gotta make my girl. Like, come on. Sati? Look how hot she is. Literally. Yeah, I'm gonna make Sati. Oh, but I gotta give up Carmen for it. I think Carmen's better, though. Nah, let's make someone better. Someone stronger. What am I, 34? No. What should we make? There's so many personas we gotta make. We gotta do someone for the Persona of the episode. Let's do Baphomet. I'll probably make a couple of these other personas off camera, but not too many, because, you know, we need to do more. No, let's do someone stronger. Let's do Genbu. Why not? No, he doesn't have ice? Oh, there we go. Oh, but it takes Orpheus. Boom. All right, that'll work. Let's do... oh, wait, no, because I think his stats are weaker. Need someone way better. Screw it. We're doing Oni. Sorry, I'm backpedaling. All right, Oni, you're going to be my Persona of the episode. Just because. Like I said, I'm going to make a couple other Personas off camera, but not too many. But anyway, yeah. Donkey Kong Bonanza looks really good. Like, the environments look fun as flip. It looks so expressive. It looks colorful as hell. It looks like it's going to be so much fun that I would be honored if I could get my hands on a Switch 2. I would love to stream it. I honestly would. I don't know if I'd be able to have the time for it, but I would at least like to do a one visit for sure of it. I think it'd be so much fun to do it. I don't know, again, much of it, but if it's anything like, you know, other 3D platformers like they did for Mario or for Kirby, I'm already imagining it's going to be something fantastic. Played Donkey Kong 64? I have actually played Donkey Kong 64. I never beat it, but I would love to... Actually, do I even have the ability to stream Donkey Kong 64? Is it on Switch? I don't think it is, right? I would love to play that. I don't think that is, though, unfortunately. But I would love to play Donkey Kong 64, or any Donkey Kong game, really. My personal favorite was just the old classic Donkey Kong Country. because that very first moment when you're playing Donkey Kong Country, when you get that first beat when you're in the first area, when it goes do 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 boom boom do 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 boom boom. Oh, it's so good. It's considered a toxic game by Nintendo. Why? Because they're hating on my man Chunky Kong, right? Because he's big and he's big and chunky or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm done here. I'll farm once I get more money and personas and stuff. But I think that Donkey Kong Bonanza looks like it's gonna be hella fun, dude. I'm super excited for that one. And I'm also interested in a very weird way. I'm surprised they're bringing this back. They're making, or rather, excuse me, they're bringing back Bravely Default. I don't know if I've talked about this on the channel, but they had this RPG that came out in the 3DS. I loved it with a burning passion, but the game was called Bravely Default. I thought it was a fantastic, refreshing RPG that definitely melded the whole usual turn-based combat about being able to save your turns while guarding, and then you can stock up before you can unleash all of it, and the ability to stop time and all these jazz. And honestly, the game was beautiful. The problem is a lot of people nowadays are probably gonna be like, oh, it's a game done by like, you know, Octopath Traveler or whatever. But Bravely Default was what started for me. I've only stumbled upon its music and it's fantastic. Had on my playthrough list. Are you talking about the Donkey Kong 64? I read Nikki's comment, but are you referring to Donkey Kong 64 or Bravely Default puzzles? Because Bravely Default was fantastic. And honestly, that game, Bravely Default, oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. That game blew my expectations out the water. I'm not even joking with you guys. I had a phase during that time when Bravely Default was kicking in. I had a phase where I was like trying to write like manga and stories and stuff. Many people may not know this. I had all these like ideas. I still have a journal where I wrote down ideas for like what would be cool for like anime and manga and stuff. Maybe one of these days I'll share it with you guys, you know, once I get more courage. But I had even some moments inspired from Bravely Default from it too. Not much, just like the world traveling and stuff like that. But it was a really fantastic game with even better fantastic music. Because freaking Revo is one of the best groups that ever graced music. If you don't know what that is, look up the OST to Bravely Default. Try not to spoil yourself. Just look up like normal combat called, I think it's called Conflict's Chime. Look up Serpent Over the Horizon. No, Serpent Eating the Horizon or something. Any character theme. Oh my god, it's so good. You'll thank me for this. You're welcome. It's fantastic. I know I'm gushing. But seriously, play Bravely Default, at the very least for its music. We want to go new area. I kind of want to farm a little bit, and there's only like 10 minutes left in the episode I got, because I'm gonna do a little shorter. So, oh wait, did I choose my party? I didn't choose my party, and I didn't save the game.
Okay, let's go.
Well, whatever. I guess I'm farming with this team. Well, yeah. Anyway, while I'm doing this, let's just talk more about it. But yeah, Bravely Default is coming back. Basically, they're calling it Bravely Default HD. Or excuse me, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD. If you know, you know. For those Bravely Default fans, trust me, I know. And if anyone's trying to get into the series and you're looking it up, Bravely Default had a couple of games. For the sake of this one, play the first game. It is fantastic. They had a sequel called Bravely Second, which even though I like the characters more in Bravely Second, I think that Bravely Default was a better game. I'm just saying. I prefer Bravely Second, though, for its characters a lot more. And honestly, the latter parts of the story of Bravely Second did kind of get to me a bit more than Bravely Default, but only for a brief minute. If you were asking me between the two games, Bravely Default's the better one. And I know a lot of people are like, wait, Bravely Second's the sequel? But they have a game called Bravely Default 2. I'm going to tell you right now, as one who's played Bravely Default 2, Bravely Default 2 is technically a similar thing, same job system, same 4 characters to travel around the world, different animation style that my Switch did not like when I played it. And honestly, I still had fun playing it though. And I'll admit, I love the characters of Bravely Default 2 a hell of a lot more than I expected. But Bravely Default has a special place in my heart, and I expected it that they were going to bring it back because it is a very good 3DS game. I'm curious about its choices though. I don't think there's anything new, but I think they're just literally bringing all of Bravely Default back with just some reworks. Like they're making it faster. I think they're giving like a fast forward mode, and they're working on that stupid village mode. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I hated the freaking village mode in Bravely Default because when I played it, no one else did. So I couldn't get anyone to help me. And it sucked because I needed all this help to like get the village and stuff. Without going into too much spoilers, Bravely Default had a secondary mode where the 3DS had like that mode where you can like keep it on sleep mode. And if you walk past people that had the application on, they could like join you and that would help save your village. Play the game, it'll make more sense. But sometimes they bring like goodies and treasures, and sometimes they bring enemies to fight, these powerful monsters that you had to fight. I didn't really got that experience. I saw people online do it, but me, I had like maybe 2 or 3 people, and it sucked, and I was so jealous. So honestly, even though I don't really have a desire to play Bravely Default again, despite my love of it, I might consider doing it for a 1 visit, at the very least to see, you know, the changes and stuff and be reminded. But it is a really good game with a bunch of fantastic characters. I mean, hell, you got Bryce Papabook as the main character, Tiz. You have Erin Fitzgerald, everyone's favorite Kung Fu State girl, as Agnes. You have everyone's favorite Black Cat, Morgana, as Adia. And then I don't remember Ringabel's roles, but I think he's voiced by Spike Spencer. I can't remember his roles, though. Puzzle says, I stumbled upon the Seafarer's Skills Tame the Storm on Spotify, and that's the only thing I know about Bravely Default. Such a banger song. Trust me, Conflict Chime, Serpent Eating the Horizon or Over the Horizon. I think the asterisk battle his name is or their name is, just to name a few songs, Puzzles, and you'll thank me for this. You're welcome.
Shadow here.
But yeah, they're bringing back Bravely Default, and it looks like it's gonna be fantastic. I'm probably gonna get it as a collection's sake. I don't know if I have a desire to play it again because I did spend a lot of hours, but if enough people are interested, I am definitely not opposed to at least giving it a good old college try. But that's not the only game I'm interested in. Let's talk about the biggest one that I know a lot of people are like, V, you and I both know what is one of the bigger games that's going to hit for the Switch. Or for the Switch 2. Yes, I know. Let's just nip it out of the bud right now. Mario Kart World looks to be not a snack, but a full 5-course meal. It looks delicious to the highest degree. I don't think you guys understand. Mario Kart World will be delectable, just ravishing, beautiful, gracing my beautiful eyes and brain and hands. Oh, somebody needs to give me a copy of Mario Kart World. It looks like it's gonna be good, man. Like, I got to see some of the they didn't show much. They showed more stages. What is it, like, I think over 20 different racers now? And one of the things I really like for you Mario Kart fans, you can hopefully confirm or deny if this is true. I'll be cautious, I'll be fine. But it looks like they're doing it different. Because in normal Mario Kart, let's use Mario Kart 8 because it's the most recent one. You know how in Mario Kart 8, you would go to like the menu screen, you choose your cups, and you would just race the 4 tracks? It looks like, and I don't know if this is true or not because I have to see it again to confirm it. It looks like in Mario Kart World, you'll get to go from course to course. So imagine you go from dry desert to Wario Stadium, like immediately. That'd be kind of cool. I don't think that's the case. I think there's like transition stuff, but it'd be fantastic to do, right? And of course, it looks like they're adding like different like things. Like you could grind on like a you could do some like straight up like, I'm trying to think of like other things you could do it in, like some initial D kind of stuff where you can like do some sick drifting. It looks like you could do like some High School of the Dead stuff where you can like grind on like the side wheels of your car or on your motorcycle across terrain. And obviously, they added different like cosmetics and stuff. Like they added different things to your characters to make them look good. Oh god, Mario Kart World's gonna be so good. I used the wrong skill on the wrong person. But it looks to be so damn good, man. And of course, they added more characters too. But I'm not even joking. When they first showed off like the teaser for Mario Kart, I honestly thought, and I'm so glad I was proven wrong, I honestly thought it was just gonna be more DLC. I thought it was gonna be just another thing from Mario Kart 8. So, I heard sister. I'm glad I stopped talking when I heard that, though.
Oh, guess it's time to move on.
But, yo, Mario Kart World looks like it's gonna be divine. Like, I can't address, like, that's one of the 3 things that's got me. Like, I know I went out of order with Donkey Kong Bonanza and Bravely Default, but to be fair, Bravely Default's gonna be more collection's sake. You know what's something else I really like? I'm like super like jazzed to get. I don't know, a lot of people may know this, but in the GameCube, they had this game where you played as a certain 6-inch tall little pink balloon, little adorable little mascot creature. And what you may not know is said little 6-inch balloon figure would ride on a star. Did you guys know that this said creature had a racing game? Okay, I'm just gonna get to it. They're bringing Kirby's Air Ride back, and it looks to be so, ow! It looks to be so good. I don't know enough, unfortunately. They only show like the little initial thing where Kirby's just beating the ever-living crap out of his little warp star, and it gets like a jet engine and thrusters and just shoots off. I'm super excited for it. But maybe you guys may not know this. I'm a Kirby fan. Kirby's my favorite Nintendo, with Metroid being the second one, which, don't worry, Metroid, I'm not letting that go either. We're finally getting stuff on Metroid Prime 4. It does look good. I am curious about the psychic aspect, though.
Now back to exploring.
I'm not opposed to it, but it's definitely unexpected to me. It does look good, although I don't like the name of the planet. Vusta, whatever the flip it's called.
Everything on this floor. All right then.
Or Vuestis, or whatever the planet's called. I'm still gonna get it, though, because, you know, Metroid. But, I don't know, maybe that might be, like, for sure, I kind of want to, like, try it. At least that one I want to do a one visit on. But Kirby's Air Ride, or I guess they're calling it Air Riders, I can't wait for more. I'm just a Kirby fan. Like, I'll definitely try it if it's a Kirby game, as long as I can get the chance for it. Contrary to popular belief, I know, right? I need to bring more Kirby games on the channel so you guys know that I'm telling the truth and not be like, man, V just says he's a Kirby fan. He's not really a Kirby fan. Nah, man. Name a Kirby game. Odds are played it, except for like the OG classics. I never got a chance to play like the old Dreamland games, but Superstar, Superstar Ultra, Squeak Squad, Nightmare in Dreamland, my favorite one, Amazing Mirror. Actually, no, my third favorite one is Amazing Mirror. My number one favorite is Planet Robobot for 3DS. And then I like Triple Deluxe. Although I do need to go back to Forgotten Land. I've been neglecting it for a little too long. I should really go back to playing that. Yeah, I'm super excited for Kirby's Air Ride. And yes, I am also as excited for Metroid Prime 4. Which means I definitely have to get a Switch too. I was planning on doing a one visit of that, but, you know, we'll see what happens. If I get my hands on a Switch 2, that'd be super good. Which means I need to go to like a game store. I don't think the retro game store will have it. I think there's a GameStop in my town, but I don't know. I think there is. I haven't been to a GameStop in a minute. But I think it's gonna be super cool. I'm looking forward to it. Like, I'm super looking forward to like Metroid Prime and Kirby's Air Ride. Also, for you Zelda fans out there, because I said I was going random. I obviously haven't messed with Zelda yet, but I'm certain you guys are going to be excited, right? Because they're making a Switch 2 version of both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which I think might be good. Although, to be fair, I think some of you guys are going to be more hyped about the, what was that game called? I think the game is Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment? Confinement? Something like that. It's basically the Dynasty Warriors, but Legend of Zelda, that I heard a lot of people really liked, so I hope people are looking forward to it. Reference, I'm pretty sure it's more expensive than a PlayStation 5. Well, so like I said, at least over here in the States, the Switch 2 is supposed to be $450, which I'm pretty sure is the same price as a digital PS5. So I think it's technically cheaper than a physical one. But I called it, though. I remember telling my friends, I was like, guys, I think it's going to be at least like $450. I'm not even joking. Hell, I think I even said it on channel before, didn't I? I don't remember, actually. Also, you missed wind. That sucks. I think it's not... Okay. I'm not upset with the price of the Switch 2. I mean, I am, because I don't have that kind of money. Hell, I don't even have, like... literally to my name, I think I got like maybe $5 and some change. I am not even joking. I know a lot of you guys are like, but V, you're shooting on a PC, you have a PlayStation 5. You really think I have made of money? You know how long it took to get this? You know how much blood and sweat and tears it took me to get this far? It's hard. It's really hard, and I'm not complaining. I got quiet because I was wondering if Menace was gonna say sister again. Oops, wrong button. But I am saying right now, I am not upset with the price of the Switch 2. I mean, I wish it was affordable. Like, well, to be fair, I wish I was rich. or I played the lottery, or I don't know, I finally got discovered for having my beautiful golden voice, and some person was like, V, I'm gonna pay you $1,000 to say stick chicken nuggets up the rear. And like, what? It was like, I'll give you $1,000 if you say stick chicken nuggets up the rear. It's like, oh, okay, you better give me the money first. Even though I know someone's like, V, you just said it for free. It's a joke. But again, I'm not upset with the aspect of the Switch 2 being $450 to $500 because, you know, the price of entertainment these days, it is what it is. It sucks. You say this, but someone might right now. Man, I doubt it. If someone actually want to pay me, first off, I can't imagine you guys, anyone that would legitimately want to pay me to say something, I imagine wouldn't want me to say something simple. They'd probably want me to say either something really sus or something very like perverted. There's no way that someone in their right mind is gonna be like, V, I want you to be as natural as possible and just say like a happy birthday to me with as much affection as you can. And honestly, you don't have to pay me. I'll definitely say happy birthday to you. But I'm getting off topic. The thing I have is, I think that the biggest issue with the Switch 2, honestly, is not the price of the Switch 2 system itself. Because the price of entertainment these days is what it be. Like, I know that's saying a lot, but nowadays, there are people, I would like to believe, hopefully coming into some more money. At least around where I'm at. Okay, say happy birthday to you right now. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday, Puzzles. If it actually is your birthday, I hope you have a very blessed birthday. Oh. Well, then no. I'm not going to say happy birthday to you properly then. When it's your actual birthday, I'll happily say happy birthday to you. As best as I can. I'll be straight and normal. I'll just be like, you know what? With a heartfelt happy birthday. No way I'm not going to give you a free happy birthday message. What do you mean no fair? It's not your birthday. Get out of here. Anyway, well, getting distracted again because my attention span's that of a bird's. And if you agree or disagree with this statement, YouTube and Twitch, let me know. Let me know on Discord. Let me know in the comment section. Let's talk more about this, if you'd like to. I think the issue with the Switch 2 isn't the fact that the system is $450. Because right now, think about this. People could go for a PC, and that's expensive. People could go for a PS5, that's expensive. A Series X, that's expensive. Theoretically, a lot of the newer games for Switch 2, you don't really need to get. You can they're still making games for the Switch. You can still rock a Switch. Honestly, some people, a friend of mine is actually trying to get the 3DS because I showed off me playing Cross Zone and Dragon Quest the other day. I was playing on my 3DS because I talked before, I was dusting it off. And he was like, yo, you know what? I kind of want to get a 3DS because this looks really good. And we could get that thing for like $100 or $150 or something like that. At least the person that we're looking at. The bottom line is, we could get that for dirt cheap. Well, cheaper. It's still not cheap. It's still expensive. But you know what I mean. Compared to a PS5 or a Series X or a Switch 2, it's definitely a lot more affordable, as a lot of you can agree. But the point I'm trying to get to is, the Switch 2 being $450 isn't the issue. I think the issue is the price of the games. Because you get the system, you're set. And then if you get the manufacturing warranty that comes with it, you're fine in case you drop it or something, I think, because then you can get a replacement. The issue is the game's price. Now, let's be fair. Yeah, I'm buying games like this game. I bought Persona 3 Reload. It was expensive as flip. I mean, I did get my hands on a collector's edition. But it's expensive. Games are expensive these days. They super are. And if it's true, I don't know how true this is, but if it's true that the physical games are gonna be like $90 damn, you gotta pay near $100 for the game. That's honestly ridiculous. That's too much. And I have a very crappy job. Not this. I have a very crappy job that I'm not even really able to keep my head above the water. I'm basically just kind of like still able to breathe out my nose. It's a struggle to survive. But that just is what it is. That's just unfortunately how it is. You got to be prepared to work a lot of the bottom to get to the top. That's the American dream. Say what you will. Yeah, a lot of you guys are in the same boat. And if you're like in a very well-paying job and you don't have to worry about that, my hat to you, because I'm jealous. I wish one day I get to that point. I realize the people are gonna be like, well, you can always do it if you stop streaming. Nah, man, streaming's fun. And if I could get paid for it, that'd be fantastic too. But the price of games are expensive. They really, really are, and it's hard. And let's be fair, unless you're extremely stupid rich, there's no way you can feel comfortable even if you had the money to buy a new game. I can't imagine I'm making a bet right now that out of, let's say, 100 people, let's say 100 people will watch this right now. I'll take a statistic bet. I'll take a educated guess that 85% of you guys, 85% of you guys listening in, or 85% of you in general, are not okay with the price of the games nowadays, especially for the Switch 2. If it ends up being legitimately $80 for a digital, $90 for a physical. I bet all the money I have that a lot of you guys are in the same bet of me. Like I said, I got $5 to my name right now. Life is hard for a kingpin like myself. No, just kidding. But a lot of you would agree the price of games are expensive. And I also understand. Companies have to make money. Retailers have to make money. It's not easy and it's not cheap to make a game. I understand that. Despite me not working with it, I know. But I can't afford to be doing this. I'm not popular enough. Even if I were to wake up one day and my videos blow up and I get sponsored out the wazoo, I become the next big face of it, which I wouldn't have the confidence, and I'd be like, why the hell did you guys like me? Even if I had all the money, I guarantee you by my personality alone, I still wouldn't be happy like doing this. I wouldn't mind like getting people, like, first off, the other thing too is I want to get people games and stuff. I like the idea of giving gifts if I have the money and ability to. There's someone right now that I'm still struggling to get the money for because I really want to get her a commission to do an art piece for Alice Madness Returns. I really think that she's fantastic, especially because people told me about it. I remember getting a 3DS from Japan. It was a bidding and ended up getting it for $50. Damn, lucky. They sent me 2, and to this day, I don't know if it was an accident or a gift, but now I have an extra 3DS I'm not using. Lucky, man. Lucky. I wish I had that kind of luck. Or one of those people that, like, you know, wins, like, Xboxes from, like, Taco Bell or something. That'd be fantastic. But I digress. For the last minutes of this thing, it's going to be a tirade, but hear me out. I know some of you guys are more invested in Persona, but this is important because I like to talk as much as despite my social anxiety. A lot of you would agree that the price of games are expensive. The price of entertainment is expensive, but we still find ways to do it. You know why? Because we like it. We complain as much as we want, like, oh, Mario Kart World's gonna be $90, the Switch 2's $500. A lot of us would be like, man, that sucks. But bet money. A lot of you guys, if you had the ability to, you would. You would strive to get it because you want to, because it's happy. Don't lie to your desires. It's totally fine. I'm admitting my desire. I'm probably not gonna be able to afford it day one or even this year, but it would be a dream to be able to get it. And I would strive to. I would try to save money for it. Unfortunately, I'm probably not gonna get it because there's a lot of anime I have to get, a lot of equipment I need to get for this channel, and I really want to get those Final Fantasy Magic cards. That's probably not gonna happen. But I still want these things because it's okay to want. It's okay to want, and all be all. But games and stuff are expensive. There's no way all of you guys are gonna literally sit here, listen to me, and say, no, it's fine that it's $80, $90. But at the same time, I'm not saying that it shouldn't cost a lot because, well, okay, I don't want it to cost too much. The problem is I don't know, like, the sweet spot. At what point is it to a point where the companies can make money so they can fund the games and get paid for it on top of that, but at the same time, it's not completely breaking everyone's wallets? And to be fair, I know this is just like first world mentality because there's people out there in the world that can't even afford it. I'm not trying to belittle. I'm just keeping it low key. Let's keep it filtered here. Let's not act entitled and spoiled. I'm just talking. It's too expensive for games, but we're still going to strive for it. Until the day where we all magically are rich, until the day where games are super expensive, or super, like, or they're not expensive, excuse me, that's the proper word, where they're super cheap, or to the day where we just don't care, we're just getting it. We're going to say something about it. But, you know what? It's sucky as it is. Let's not think too heavy on the sad aspect of it is expensive. At the same time, that might be $80 to $90 might be like groceries for someone. $80 to $90 might be a portion of rent. $80 to $90 might be paying off a car payment or helping for school or clothes, or even to help little Timmy afford violin lessons so little Timmy can finally learn how to play violin. Sorry, little Timmy, you little prick. You're not going to learn how to play violin for another month. But I like your videos, Fee. I don't care, little Timmy. Sit down in the corner. I'll talk to you later. Jokes aside, it's expensive to get these things. We get it. But I think a lot of people are trying to come to the mentality of, we don't want to think, well, okay, it's responsible to think, yeah, we're spending this much. But I don't want all of us to, like, you always spit talking little Timmy. Little Timmy deserves it, Puzzles. Little Timmy's a little spit and he deserves it. That little rotten little entitled prick. He's part of the 1%. Little Timmy is going to be able to afford like 19,000 Switch 2s. And he's going to be like, but V, I was going to get you a Switch 2. Well then, little Timmy, you can keep your damn Switch 2. I'll get my own Switch 2. I don't want your pity. no, okay, I'm joking. Little Timmy deserves it. But end all be all is, yeah, the games are expensive. We all know it, but let's think about the bright side of things. If we can get our hands on these games and we enjoy it, that's kind of nice. I do wish that it wasn't that expensive. At the same time, like many others, I wish I were rich. I wish I were wealthy enough to take care of my family, get better equipment, and get a Switch 2. And all the anime, because seriously, there's so much anime I have to get, it's not even funny. But that's okay, because as long as people are responsible with their purchases, that's okay. I don't want anyone to immediately jump into a Switch 2, get all those games, even though they have to like, and they're like, oh, I can only afford to eat ramen for the next like 5 months. Don't do that. Treat yourself to a meal. Get your food straight. Get your life straight. These things are luxuries. And I love streaming. Don't get me wrong. I love doing it. I want to do it as long as I can. But between you and me, I'm going to tell it like it is. If I had the ability, and I know this is going to make a lot of people shocked by this, but I'm being serious when I say this. If Persona 4 Remake was coming out and it was $100 right now, I had $100 to my name, I could get that game and be super happy. I am not joking with you guys. I would not get Persona 4 Remake day one. I wish I could. I would hate myself. I would curse myself. I would yell on my pillow. I would punch a wall. I would rip my hair out. Well, I wouldn't do that. That's a little too much. I would be so devastated. But that $100 could go to food. It could go to my family. It could go to food. And more importantly, it would go to snacks. And I need that. Now, of course, if I could plan ahead and get that money straight and be able to take care of all the things I need, then for sure. And that's why it's also good for saving, which is why I'm trying to save. A lot of people, I would like to ideally think, are saving money for these kinds of things. Right now, I don't have much saved. I'm working on it. Unfortunately, though, a lot is planned because for some dumb reason, despite my low amount of money, I am going to both Comic-Con and Anime Expo this year. So I guess I can't really complain much on the whole money aspect because it's my own doing. But you know what I mean? If you're trying to go for the Switch 2 and you really want it, it's okay. You may not be able to get it day one. That's totally fine. For starters, they might even have bugs the first minute. You'll get one eventually. If you really strive to get it, it's okay. But the $80 to $90 games, it sucks. It hurts. It's considerable because you're spending a fat Benjamin for the sake of one game potentially. And it's rough. I wish it weren't the case, but it is what it is for now. It'll always be there. You can save up a portion until you get it. Hell, it's better to wait for any sales season like Black Friday or something. I don't know. Black Friday triggers me. I still remember several years ago when me and my dad tried to get my mom this like sweater. I think we were at Burlington Coat Factory or something, and this one was just a nightmare. But bottom line is, thank you all for tuning in. I know I went on a long tirade there. There are more Switch 2 things that we could talk about. They're bringing that new thing, that new Souls game. They're bringing Final Fantasy of all things to Switch, which I didn't expect they were doing remake integrate to that, but for sure. Apparently they're doing a 007 game. That's just crazy. But there's more stuff. But if there are any games that I haven't mentioned on the Switch 2, let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely talk about it. And yeah, that's my standpoint. I think this was a good episode. We definitely went from VR to Nintendo Direct, so we definitely kind of went on a whole bunch of different tangents, but I like to think I made some degree of a point. At the same time, I suck with my words, so I hope at the very least my feelings come across to you. I'm certain someone out there will know what I'm saying and be able to properly process it in better words. But bottom line is, I'm not really worried about the price right now. I mean, yeah, I'm more concerned about what games are going to be good, how much I have to save, and how fun it will be. And honestly, I think it'd be super dope. Eventually, I will get a Switch 2. And eventually, I will stream some stuff on it. And eventually, it's going to be great. And I hope you guys listening are able to get a Switch 2. Not even joking. If one day, by some miracle, I woke up and won like a crazy amount of money. Let's say like I won like $9 gajillion or something. And tax doesn't completely like rip me a new one. I would love to be the type of person that'd be like, yo, first people to click in, gets an exclusive Switch 2 or something. I wish I could get to that point as a content creator where I could start giving away like games and system and stuff. Fortunately, all I can offer is my lovely voice for you guys for now, but we'll see. But I do think that while games and entertainment is expensive, I think you should not deny your desire. As long as you're not going too overzealous and completely like selling an arm and a leg, I think you're okay. You'll get it in time. It's totally fine. Then again, I'm probably telling myself that, honestly, more than anything. But I hope that at the very least, you guys get the gist of my feelings. On a different note completely, again, thank you for tuning in Persona. On the next episode, which I will be farming that first area for more money and things. Well, I'll try to. I'm not going to do Metis. You have my word on it. Where is she? You stay here. I saw that sister, so I have to add another one to the tally. Hold on, let me just mark that down. Where is he? Mad at Junpei. And low-key, I kind of don't want to add Yukari, but at the same time, I don't really have many healers. I'm probably going to farm if I can. Here. I'm probably going to go to the first area and farm with the boys and see where it goes. And if I do die, I promise you, I'll just PlayStation record it and take pictures and everything. I promise you I'll do that. But if I don't, then I don't. But I think it'd be good at least to farm because clearly I'm gonna need it. If I can make myself farm, I need to stop saying things and do this. But yeah, if you enjoy this content, you love this stuff, or if you're really excited for the Switch 2, let me know. Then again, by the time this video comes out, the Switch 2 is out. So again, for Switch 2 owners, how does it feel? Is it worth the $450 to $500? Were the games fantastic? Let me know. I am super curious. But thank you all for tuning in. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode, where we will go to... How do you pronounce this? I've always heard different pronunciations of it. Is it cactus? Is it cacitus? Is it cacitus? I always thought it was pronounced cactus. Cactus nuts in your... No, I'm kidding. I'm done. See ya. I'll see you all in the next episode.